Thank you for visiting the CoinSuries channel again. Who are you with? Your vote enter in the option community. Option A XRP. Option B REPL. Option C SEC. Although I usually stay out of the market when it comes to predicting price movements, I have a sneaking suspicion that a lot of you here who are listening and possess XRP will soon amass vast fortunes. This is merely my educated assumption, though, because I can already tell that Stripey will love this. The value of an entirely new type of asset is poised to explode. Future events, like what happens in 2024, could be one of the topics we cover in the near future. Based on a recent poll I conducted, it seems like most of the XRP community is expecting XRP to hit a new all-time high in 2024. That is entirely logical. It remains a mystery to me what will transpire. Having said that, I do understand how that may be correct. The market is anticipated to witness far better price movement overall, thanks to Bitcoin's recent gain, while some terrible reverses are forecast. Just because this is the tried and true pattern, a 20% pullback, a 30% retreat, etc. That opportunity, though, will yet come. A more reasonable assessment of 8, 10, 12, 15, 20, and 25 in light of XRP and current market cycle may be obtained by stepping back and surveying the landscape from a higher perspective. When you get a little closer and magnify it, we probably won't have to do anything. Nevertheless, I mention this to illustrate my argument. For instance, regardless of our topic, I'll present you with this item that encapsulates the news of the day. The CEO of the Chamber of Digital Commerce has predicted that Bitcoin's value might reach $1 million by 2029. Come with me. I also have it on my Patreon boards. This is a reliable guy in the Bitcoin industry. And I really don't know if he's right or not. But that doesn't appear to be completely insane. Is the surviving asset class going to be significantly bigger if this happens? What effect will that have on XRP? To put it plainly, I fail to see XRP continuing its current trajectory of prominence in the future. What will it resemble now that we're a little past 2024? It just occurred to me that I can't upload the movie to this location. Having XRP by the end of 2023, even if you're a newcomer, puts you ahead of the game to the point where the host isn't ready to accept you. Coming so early is rather rude of you. Without a doubt, you know better. Nevertheless, this opportunity arises. Therefore, the XRP community now has an esteemed analyst. Top analyst sets XRP short-term targets, explains why $10 is achievable. The headline gives you an idea of what the post is about. His contributions to the crypto basic. I will show you the exact words he used to say it, which was at the end of anyhow. However, you have an opportunity to become renowned if you currently possess XRP. That actually does sound very logical, I'll admit. Without a doubt, I agree with that sentiment completely. This one, though, I believe we should start with. Now that I have established my thesis, I will move on to the details related to XRP. $1 million per Bitcoin isn't totally out there, after all. Which means that in 6 years, the market cap will be slightly more over $19 trillion when the current circulating supply is considered. I mean, it's quite possible that Bitcoin will become that famous someday. To me, it's more of a matter of guessing about when it could be. Yes, you are correct in assuming that the market cap is equal to or greater than gold's. However, there are additional applications for cryptocurrencies. My understanding is that right now, its primary roles are speculation and value storage. Just with the XRP ledger, it may be used for a variety of purposes employing Layer 2 technology. Even though it is a Layer 1 technology, using spin the bits makes it seem like a Layer 2 technology. With the XRP ledger, which is XRP dependent, you may now use Bitcoin for regular purchases, and surely more will follow. That is completely absurd. At the end of the day, nobody knows for sure. With that stated, the most interesting portion is yet to come. You seem quite forward if you bring up Bitcoin, the most valuable cryptocurrency, don't you? Consequently, it will be difficult to get it to double, triple, quadruple, etc. Though it's safe to say it might go up to $1 million at the time of recording, it's now little over $40,000. Surprisingly, it's true. One could do it. Nothing out of the ordinary has happened, but I won't call it insane either. With a market worth of only 33.9 billion XRP, XRP is significantly less valuable than Bitcoin, 828 billion XRP. What does this mean for XRP? I spoke about how this will affect many people's life at the end of the video because of this very reason. People get overly emotional when selling in a panic, and guess what? Some people don't succeed. But the real chance appears, seemingly out of thin air. Here we will go into the XRP specifics after I quickly summarize the paper. The leader of the digital trade organization has predicted that Bitcoin's price would hit 7 figures by 2029. An interview that aired recently on CNBC claims that Aperion will be boring if adoption continues at its current rate. The head honcho of a crypto advocacy organization has speculated that the current market value of a Bitcoin token is between $100,000 and 2 cents and $110,000. Very uninteresting. The most popular cryptocurrency in the market will experience a dramatic increase in value over the next 5 years as demand outstrips supply. The creator of the Chamber of Online Commerce was this Parian Boer, by the way. While it would have been better if her group had raised the issue earlier, they did the right thing by submitting an amicus brief in the SEC versus Ripple case. A more inclusive crypto ecosystem is being promoted by this individual. They do not hold Bitcoin in the highest regard. They couldn't care less if Bitcoin maintains its position as the market leader and largest market cap forever. My whole focus is on XRP right now, but whatever. Every boat was hoisted that day when the tide rose, and you remember it. We use valuation methodologies to attempt to determine the current value of Bitcoin, but here's a comment from Parian that is uninteresting. Everyone can see the price tag. For what kinds of valuation models do we utilize the value? That is the most basic thing that investors want clarified. One Bitcoin is currently worth somewhere around $100,000 to $210,000 on the market. We also utilize a S-curve analysis per Bitcoin to look at Bitcoin's long-term adoption. In the United States, almost 40% of households either have cryptocurrency allocated to them or own some cryptocurrency. Our current projections indicate that we will reach 90% adoption by 2029. Once we get that 90% utilization, Bitcoin's price might reach $1 million per coin, all because of its restricted supply, which is an essential part of this technology. Ibiza vernacular. That is correct, and I will explain why I hold this belief in the idea. I think the same holds true for XRP. Betting on the success or failure of either Bitcoin or XRP is like placing a binary bet. Depending on your perspective, I believe the Struble will be worth a lot on its own or will be worth a fortune in relation to their existing value. They will be worthless if that happens. I find it quite unlikely that in any possible universe, the value of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or XRP will ever see such extreme volatility relative to their present levels. I don't see how that may be possible. It defies logic. No, that is obviously not happening. Sure, I get it. However, at some point in time, its value either doubles or even triples. In your opinion, which of these possibilities has the most chance of being correct? Seeing adoption in the actual world is encouraging, therefore I'm trying to see the positive side. I believe that in a more mature market, the practicality will hold greater weight. Time and time again, that has been shown. Fantastically, people's behavior during the 2021 bull market differed greatly from that of 2017. It is the intended result in the long run. The year 2017 is about everything, you know. If it wasn't 9 out of 10 coins in 2021, I would be astonished. Absolutely not. Renters were just one of many asset classes that saw a rise in value. Even while some things didn't hit new records in 2021, others were completely out of control. We will have reached some level of maturity as an asset class after all these years. Because of this, having XRP is an exciting experience. I can see these signs, which I think will matter to people more and more, and I can show that they do, so that's why. So, keep an eye on the changing patterns. The XRP price is based on these. It's moving in the right direction. We would love to see more developer participation, so we may talk about ways to boost it. I'm not surprised by its current level, though. Although I do understand that some chains have more programmers, it is also true that some chains provide smart contract capabilities. By the way, XRP isn't trading at the moment. But side chains are always a possibility. If the Hooks amendment is approved, you will also be able to have Layer 1 smart contract capabilities. But aside from that, XRP is doing a great job as a payment coin. It is now able to flee at high speed. The bad news is that nothing will change about that. A number of people are rather upset by the present price movement, despite the fact that my heart is bursting with joy. Things don't show up all at once, but it's almost double what it was at the beginning of the year. Anyway, I'm not bothered by it. If Bitcoin price reaches this level, which is well within the realm of possibility, we will address the issue again. What does that mean for XRP? You will be present in 2023 for that very reason. That much is obvious. It seems like that's being thought upon. Last but not least, this article from Crypto Basics Leading Lights describes the near-term objectives of XRP and the reasons why $10 is achievable. Not to mention the cover image, featuring the crypto and chart analyst's perspective. In addition, I would want to share his thoughts with you while also adding a couple of my own. But in his essay, he outlined some ambitious, near-term XRP objectives. Exceeding these milestones would generate tremendous bullish momentum at 65 cents, 67 cents, and 70 cents, and I am hell-bent on XRP achieving $1. This isn't just a goal, it is my intention to ensure that XRP stands tall over $1. There is a much simpler way to get $10 in significantly bigger amounts. Please allow me to explain something to you. Understanding the mathematical relationship between percentages is the most critical skill. If you want to imagine a 1000% increase or a tenfold leap from $1 to $10, you can think of it as going from $1 to 10 cents. Going from 10 cents to a $1 has the same arithmetic challenges. Just as difficult as fluctuations between $1 and $100 are adjustments below $1. Then it demonstrates a twofold rise, such as from $10 to $20, by comparing 30 cents to 60 cents. The numbers may be altered, but the percentage changes remain unchanged. So, when XRP prices rise from $3 to $6, as if going from 30 cents to 60 cents all at once, this association sheds light on the vast potential that lies ahead. Here, $10, $20, or $27 is on the line. In theory, we can go beyond the thousands. I still think those that bought XRP for less than $1 today have a good chance of becoming famous someday. I must admit that I am genuinely impressed by the level of energy and positivity present here. I mean, some of this makes sense. However, my perspective is different when it comes to the multiplier impact. It becomes far more difficult to get the price to double when you start talking about it at a higher level. For example, if XRP were $10 instead of where it is today, slightly over 60 cents, because a lot more money is involved. I strongly disagree with that viewpoint, therefore. Regardless, I felt the need to bring this to your notice. Opinions can differ among reasonable people. That being said, Cryptobeat isn't necessarily terrible. I get that, there will be times when I disagree with him. Even still, I feel compelled to bring this up, because we are only at the beginning, when it will all be moot and we can still become ridiculously wealthy. Even if you didn't get XRP when it was half a penny, which some people still didn't, you're part of a much bigger community anyhow. You already know where to acquire it if you're planning to buy it, because the current price is slightly over 60 cents. Whatever your decision regarding the price, about $1 or not, I just want to stress how early it is. I beg you again, in your opinion, what does the future hold for XRP if Bitcoin hits $1 million? A value of $10, $20, $50, or $100 for XRP doesn't sound completely out of this world to me. I mean, I have some reservations about the 4-digit level. We can address them at a later time. I will not be talking about it in this video. Tens of thousands is going to be too much for me to handle. It's just absurd that something like that could happen. Yes, if we are talking about the dollar's purchasing power right now, we will not allow that to happen. But if we're talking $50 or $100, then such things may take place. The likelihood of XRP reaching triple digits decreases as the goal becomes more lofty and the distance to its attainment increases. That is how market cycles work. I find this totally absurd. If I were mistaken, it would brighten my day. Considering this market cycle, you can be sure it won't happen. However, this time it's brought up in relation to Bitcoin and its current market value of $19 trillion. The market capitalization of XRP should be in the billions. It seems reasonable to me. Its $33.9 billion market cap ensures it will be in the top 10 forever. In fact, staying there is essential. So far, it has remained in that spot. It is so little that you may as well round it to zero. I hate to be the one to say XRP is horrible. For the purpose of highlighting the incredible opportunity that is right here, I am saying it. If everyone assumed XRP would remain a stable cryptocurrency for the foreseeable future, the possibility of it happening would be non-existent, and the price would be far higher. It would have been mostly useless by that point, although we have arrived ahead of schedule. Also, this kind of investment will reach unprecedented levels of success. Despite its diminutive size, think about this. At $1.67 trillion, it's a relatively small market cap. That is completely insignificant when considering market capitalization. People are already griping about our XRP's short-term performance, even though its price hasn't even reached $1 yet. Wow, that's really unacceptable. I mean, it's insane. Sure, when it comes to XRP and multi-practice scenarios, especially doubling up, I can help. It gets harder to tell when prices rise. Nevertheless, this is still unimportant. After XRP reaches $5, do you honestly think its value won't double? Think it's quite improbable that it won't increase fourfold? Assuming you give it sufficient time, I think that's fine. Proceed $10 higher from there. Actually, that isn't totally far-fetched. In a dream, time stands still. The more senior you are, the more money you have and the more difficult it is to leave. Volatility typically decreases as a result of this. In any case, I just wanted to share my thoughts, all the more exciting. There will be many thrilling events in 2024. The outcome is anybody's guess, but I have no doubt it will be fun. My expertise does not lie with financial advisors. You shouldn't let my views sway your buying or selling choices. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe to my channel. Goodbye for now.